Dzień dobry. Wracamy sobie do tego rozdziału, który nam ostatnio ucięło. W takim, można powiedzieć, staroświeckim stylu. Będę trochę sobie gadał, dlatego że już to wszystko słyszeliśmy. On jest niezadowolony, ale potem przeprasza, ale potem coś tam, coś tam, coś tam. Nikogo to tak naprawdę nie obchodzi. Dajcie mi strzelbę i będę zabijał.
As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
Jakby typ jest niezadowolony z wszystkiego. Ten cały policjant jest przekupiony tak bardzo, że on już chyba nie ma normalnych wypłat, tylko ma same łapówki. Jakby no ciekawa rodzinka, trzeba przyznać, ale mniejsza z tym. Prawda jest taka, że coś tutaj się zaraz pochrzani. Ja oczywiście nie pamiętam co. Ale jak się pochrzani, to już nie na żarty. Pytanie, czy pan Branko to przeżyje, bo co do tego mam lekkie wątpliwości.
I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker?
Senhor?
Let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Sr. Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Sr. Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country.
No tak, no i tak wydaje mi się, że właśnie tak jest.
Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, policial chamado Sr. da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another bent cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess. O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that! We got men entering the building and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
Tak. Wcześniej miałem wątpliwości, teraz jestem pewien. To jest koniec, Branko. Jezus, skąd was tu? Chyba trochę zbyt na Rambo to zrobiłem, co nie? Yeah. Chociaż to mi wyszło dobrze.
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go, come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Dobra. Oczywiście sobie pobiorę, co tutaj ludzie pochowali. Pogubili. O, tu jest coś lepszego niż strzelba. I w sumie nic więcej tu pewnie nie ma, nie? Ale tych szklanych ścianek to nie masz zbyt dobrych. Może jednak strzelba? Nie. Dawaj karabin. No ja bym nie szedł pierwszy na twoim miejscu. Czy to są ci sami, którzy byli wtedy na stadionie? Jest taka spora szansa. Może to są w ogóle jeszcze zupełnie inni. Na to też jest spora szansa. Dobra, nie marudź, człowieku. Widzisz, że się przygotowuje do następnej walki. Ty byś chciał już tak wszystko na hop-siup. To nie jest takie proste. A ci co? Nie słyszeli, że tu się strzela?
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium.
Okej. Skoro tak mówisz.
Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Eu vou por aqui, você vai por ali. Demorou. Silêncio! O próximo que falar leva a bala!
Jasnej win, dużo was tu. Z każdej strony. Dobra, nic nam nie grozi. Okej, widzę, że po lewej. To już nam trochę grozi. Nie wiem dlaczego, ale strzelanki w biurze jakoś takie są zawsze spoko zrobione. Nie wiem, czy tego nie da się spieprzyć. No, wszystko da się spieprzyć moim zdaniem.
Hey, good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here. Hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that.
O, super.
Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Jak tam u mnie z amunicją, jeżeli chodzi o broń długą? A no do dupy. Dobra. Dobra. Moim zdaniem to grunt, to się przemieszczać i trafiać. Mhm. Aha. W ogóle amunicji nie mam. Super! Tego jeszcze nie grali. Dobra, no to idziemy szukać. Gdzieżeś jest? Okej, mam cię. Jakby byłem na to przygotowany trochę, że coś takiego się może stać. Więc i tak jest nieźle. Dobra, pozbieramy sobie amunicję, bo ona idzie jak woda z tej broni szybkostrzelnej, nazwijmy to. Nic w tym biurze nie ma, poszlak brak.
Max, come to me.
Czekaj, młody. Teraz zbieram amunicjon. Chyba jest ok. Wszystko i wszędzie. Zerknę sobie tylko do tego boksu, bo on jest inny od reszty i może coś w nim być. A chociaż jednak nie. No i dobra. Wracam do ciebie, mój Afro-Brazylijczyku. A, bo on tutaj ma iść do tego miejsca.
I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's. The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But
To oni nie weszli głównymi drzwiami?
Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk. Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Okej. Tutaj coś jest. Cokolwiek. Nie ma nic.
Max!
No, jeszcze żyjesz.
Guys working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir! There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Chociaż, no, może jednak przeżyjesz, skoro jesteś bezpiecznie. Badaj zdjęcia. No, mamy całą niesforną rodzinkę. Bardzo fajnie. Mamy drzwi. Tu również bardzo fajnie, ale tu też są drzwi. Mogę iść tu? Kibel. A w kiblu? Oczywiście, że medykamenty biorę wszystkie. Bo one tu schodzą naprawdę jak woda. No. Sekretarka rozwalona.
Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Jadą do budynku? Owszem. Aha. No tak. Warto by się skupić najpierw na kołach na przykład. Nie? Na kołach? Może na innym kole konkretnie. Albo na kierowcy. Okej, wyszło całkiem nieźle. Ale teraz już dawaj broń. Drugą. Już bez żartów. Gdzie się kitracie mędy jedne? Okej, tam cię widzę. Ale widzieć to jedno, a dojrzeć tak konkretnie to drugie. Na szczęście, o właśnie, sam do mnie przylecisz. Tak myślałem. Dziękuję. Jesteś bardzo uprzejmy, żeby ginąć. A ty to co za cholera jedna? Aha. Czemu przeżyłeś? Zginiesz ty w końcu? Co jest? Czyli on ma takie etapy, znaczy się, że to mu kask spadnie i ma, ale ma jeszcze kawlarową kominiarę. Dobra, nie, bo on ma za szybko strzelną broń, ja nie mogę tak się dać podejść pod... No już, giniesz ty. I ten drugi. Teraz tak, no tutaj specjalnie amunicji nie mam, żeby szastać. Ale no to coś tam mam. Okej. Zatem było to takie proste.
Looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Mogę tą broń, co masz? Mogę. Niestety ma ona amunicji tyle, co kot napłakał, więc... że tak powiem, nawet nie jestem specjalnie ciekaw. Cóż ta pukawka potrafi ciekawego. Bo w sumie widziałem, co potrafi, no. Cały strop mi rozwaliła. Znaczy, to chyba nie jest strop. W sumie ciężko powiedzieć. Może to był strop, faktycznie kiedyś. Znaczy strop, co ja gadam, jaki strop? To był ten, filar.
Much as I enjoy
Strop.
my mall cop routine, I had to get back to the boss.
No, ale jak masz symetrycznie te dziury porobione. Ciekawy jestem niezmiernie, czy nasz afrokumpel dalej żyje.
Senor Branco, I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up.
I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
To coś czuję, że nie tylko my skorzystamy z tego przejścia.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Sniper? Czy ktoś tu był i się zmył?
Of course he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall?
Ciekawe, czy ta pannica jeszcze żyje.
Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
Bomba? Mhm.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Okej. I gdzie mamy zmierzać? Powadis, Max.
Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Brzmisz jak człowiek pogodzony ze swoim losem.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Okej, Max, ale przyznasz, że poprzeczka była wysoko zawieszona, no. Normalnie ochroniarz nie musi walczyć z gangiem i najemnikami. Pojedynkę właściwie, bo jest jeszcze ten kolega. Jak on tam, Santiago, czy jak mu tam?
The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Czemu tyś w ogóle do mnie podlasł? Cóż, przykro mi, młody. Najfajniejsze jest to, że wam się jeszcze chce do mnie strzelać w ogóle, nie? W sensie, bo mi by się nie chciało, na przykład. Po co to zrobiłem? Wybaczcie. No już, napatrzyłem się. Jezu! Kurcze blaszka, nie schowałem się tam, gdzie miałem. Kurczaczek, dobra. One more time. Tym razem skupienie 1000%. Nie, bez badania ciała. Już je widziałem dwukrotnie. Okej, jednego mamy. Drugi też się musi gdzieś wychylić. Tylko z łaski swojej musi się wychylić. A właśnie. Teraz poproszę waszą broń. Znaczy się amunicję. A w sumie broń też możesz dać. Zawsze lepiej mieć dwie. Wow.
Rodrigo or not,
To nie jest ta sekretarka?
Gas Bronco
Nie,
was
to
falling
wojskowy.
apart quite literally.
Cóż. Mam nadzieję, że jesteście ubezpieczeni. Swoją drogą też nie zdziwiłbym się, gdyby to któryś z braci
Despite
zrobił.
his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't
Tak,
look
Max.
like a room where
Zgadzam się.
Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Co wy robicie niby?
Empurra mais forte se você achar que dessa esperou. Tá esperando o quê? Atira nele! Ah, preciso que me ajudem! Sacode a poeira, cara!
Someone had ordered
Żeż ty.
barbecued gringo, but I didn't have to serve it to them.
No i już. Może jakaś apteczka? Bo coś.
The last bunch of guys who tried to kill me might have had an idea.
Oczywiście wśród sterty tych wszystkich papierów nie ma żadnej apteczki. Bo dlaczego by miała być? Trochę bym się miał za fajnie. Ale dobra. Skoro oni chcieli to zrobić, to ja muszę to zrobić za nich. I miłym krokiem przejść dalej. Z pokoiku do pokoiku. Pomieszczenia. Auć do pomieszczenia. Powolutku. Przejść się po tym niezwykle gorącym kompleksie. Te deski
So much
wyglądają
for a
strasznie
lazy
solidnie.
Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Ale z ciebie pesymista, Max. Strasznie. Tego się praktycznie nie da słuchać. No. Plus jest taki, że żyjesz. Minus taki, że ciągle jesteś
Someone up
w
ahead
biurze.
was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Nie sądzę, żeby... Przepraszam, nie sądzę, żeby chciał ci udzielić jakichkolwiek informacji, Max. Poza tym mistrzem perswazji to ty nie jesteś.
Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you! Because of what you did to us! You killed so many of us!
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour.
Trochę
If I didn't leave him there to
bez
burn.
sensu.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
La Comando Sombra got her! Up the hill!
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo. I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Tá ligando, hein? Alô?
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
Não, you killed him, porra. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Rozdział 7 kat zesłany przez samą i znowu nie wiem. Ja po prostu wolno czytam i miejcie to na uwadze, że nigdy tego nie doczytam do końca. Chyba że to będzie rozdział z jednym słowem. Ale pamiętam bardzo, ale to bardzo dobrze ten rozdział.
I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Parece crack, crack, mas é só insegurança. Fui nessa capeste, os bico cansa. Estressa, é claro, cansa. Whisky neon, pouca luz, ela dança. Tô eu e meus demônios como sempre. Você sempre. Cigarro, uma das lentes, sem fé. Tudo que fala mente. Fundo do poço, osso, dono da docente. Amor, busquei tipo samba.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
Już wiadomo, że cię nabiera.
This way, come on.
At least I'd found myself a tour guide.
Mam dostęp.
Vamos logo.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing, walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation?
Fakt faktem, Max, ta koszula to ci nie wyszła do sytuacji.
Desperate delusion of control. Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Choć generalnie mi się podoba ta koszula, tylko wyglądasz w niej jak taki turysta, którego jest stworzony, żeby go okraść.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo. Filho da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Znaczy, no tak, to zgodzę się, miałeś szczęście.
Somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Aczkolwiek następnym razem, Max... No, jakbyś tak zaplanował coś, to też by było dobrze, nie? O, wracamy do naszej trawy. Tak, jest wybitna. Tutaj mam wrażenie, że jest nawet lepsza. Nie mam pojęcia, co z tym chodzi. Mam to gdzieś. Ale ta roślinność na przykład mogli zrobić dobrze, nie? To.
It was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Tá louco.
Sabe jogar palitinho, rapaz? Mostra. Pô, que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe um dos...
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own. It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Ah, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein? De jeito nenhum. Tá no meio raio. O que esse cara quer?
Jakby bardzo urokliwe miejsce, tak swoją drogą.
Hey, are you lost?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco, with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better
A
clothes.
ty jakim cudem tu żyjesz?
From Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk. And well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, simply wonderful, giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steele ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere, good, bad, and different.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No?
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. All right, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Nie, ale specyficzny człowiek, trzeba przyznać. Ciekawie to sformułował, że żona mu kazała coś zrobić na emeryturze. No sam by nie zrobił, jakby mu żona nie kazała. Ale co ja się chłopa w sumie czekam. Czepiam. Co ja się chłopa w sumie czepiam, jak wyjechał ze swojej strefy komfortu, ze Stanów, z domu i szczepi dzieci na faweli. No, kto by się na to odważył z drugiej strony? Godne podziwu właściwie. A ja się czepiam, bo mu żona kazała. No i dobrze, że kazała. Ciekawy lokal.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, you make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
Ciekawe, czy mi YouTube to zbanuje, że jest trochę cycków.
Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Sejano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, we sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yep, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Chyba nie.
At the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. But we had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the Ufe are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí. E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Nie widzę cię, bo mi zasłania. No byłaś. A wyście tacy agresywni. Jezu, przeładuj żeś tą broń. Przeładowuj. Kurde, się nie umiem wysłowić. Okej. Wszystko wyszło bardzo fajnie. Bardzo sympatycznie. Niezwykle elegancko. Klawą, można powiedzieć. Jednakże jest to koniec na dzisiaj, dlatego że nagrywam już długo, dlatego widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku i nara.